So far so good. Diary sessions for level 2, that is the trenches, has been going on Tuesdays, and those of level 1, that's the island housemates, they have been going on Wednesdays. So today is Wednesday and the diary sessions just wrapped. Now guys, I'm going to start with the most shocking part of the diary session right now. So the first thing is that, as you already know, there are two fake housemates. That is Deji, that is on the left of the screen right now, and Modella, who is at the center and at the right of the screen. So they were brought into the house, and they are fake housemates, meaning that they are not competing for the prize. They are there to make the show more interesting. So guys, yesterday during the diary sessions, given that Modella is in level 2 and they had their sessions yesterday, Modella was tasked to destroy ships going on in the house, as Big Brother said that the ships are stopping the housemates from focusing. Now, when Deji went for his own diary session today, everybody expected that he was going to be given the same task. But no, his diary session was very short, precise, straight to the point. Like, the only thing that he discussed was he told Big Brother that the other merch that the housemates are putting on, like the Guinness hats, glasses, t-shirts, and workout clothing, that he does not have, and it makes him to feel like he doesn't belong and he would like to have. So Big Brother agreed that he was going to make that available for him, and that was all. Big Brother did not give him the task to destroy ships, did not ask him to do anything at all. And remember that we were expecting this because he got into the house and he's even getting close to Chichi already. If you remember quite well, guys, Chomzi and Chichi, they were like the two single ladies of level 1. They used to promise how they are going to destroy other ships, but then Chomzi had like something going on between herself and Eloswak. Now, I think that Chichi wants Deji for herself, and that is why Chichi went ahead to like reconcile Chomzi and Eloswak, so that like she can be free to have Deji for herself, given that she has no other person to compete with. Knowing that Doyin is with Saif, even though that she claimed that she had nothing with Saif, Bella is already with Shex, and it is already like everybody knows about it. And even though Allison and Kunle are not like very clear yet on what they have not defined what they have, they're like leading somewhere. So she has nothing to worry about. So as Modella was tasked to destroy relationships, first of all, I felt like she was not going to be very great at it when she tried to, like when she was sluggish to accepting the task from Big Brother. When Big Brother asked her to do it, she was like, okay, I'll try. It's going to be hard to do for Daniela, given that we are friends. And I completely understand, because when she got into the house, housemates didn't really welcome her quite well, given that they were scared that they were going to be one of them was going to be going home, and they didn't know who exactly would go. So, and they were not expecting her as well. So when she got in, Daniela was the one that welcomed her quite well and showed her around. First of all, gave the bed that she can always come and sleep. Now, I feel like the fact that they are friends, now she's a fake housemate, meaning that she cannot be evicted. And I feel like she should use it for her own benefit. If I were her, I wouldn't have to worry about, oh, maybe Daniela would dislike me if I do this or if I don't, because or maybe Daniela's fans would dislike me, because Daniela's fans know that it is a task that she's doing. So nobody that is smart enough has a right to be mad at her for whatever thing that she does. So I feel like, given that they are very close, she can since Khalid is the one going home for the Daniela and Khalid ship, since Khalid is the one going home, she can get into Daniela's head and convince Daniela to break up with Khalid, because Khalid is going home and she would need somebody that would stay till the end of the game in order to play, because obviously most of them are getting into ships because they need somebody to play the game with easier. And then for the Groovy and Beauty ship, obviously Beauty has a stronger personality, and like she's outwardly very expressive. So it will be easier to get into Groovy's head and maybe cook up a few lies, or even say the truth, or maybe say that the fact that Beauty is very dramatic is really like having a bad influence on his game, and like Beauty is a bad influence and can cause him to like lose focus on his game and all that. Like whatever, maybe inside the house they'll be mad at her that she's a bad friend and all that, but she has nothing to lose. The fans will be happy that, okay, you were given a task and you have done everything that you could to do it. And then when her friends get out of the house, eventually they'll find out that they'll understand or see reasons with her why she had to do what she had to do, because it was a task given to her. But then she's really sluggish at it. Like, she's just disappointing me, guys. I don't know, am I the only one? Now, one thing I would like to know right now in the comment section is, if you were Modella, how would you go about achieving this task? Okay, now let's go into the diary sessions that went on today. That is for the level 1, or the island housemate, as we call them for sure. So Eloswag said, okay, before I continue, guys, I shot a video, like a 20-minute video, and when I finished, I realized that I did not put on the camera, and then I started again. When I started shooting, I discovered that I did not connect the external microphone very well, so the whole video was there and then there was no audio. So it was so, like, it pissed me off a lot, and I did not want to start shooting all over again because I had shot it like twice. So I just decided to screenshot like the summary from Big Brother's official channel and share with you guys here, for those of you that are not on Twitter, and for those of you that would rather want to like listen to it rather than read. So let me read the summaries that Big Brother shared. So the main questions that Big Brother was asking was how the Saturday night party went, the pool party, the head of house task, how they feel about the new housemates, their first impression, and given that Deji is the new housemate, who is their fellow housemate, do they see him as a threat or not? So Eloswag mainly talked about the fact that he was getting to know Chomzy. He was asking Chomzy out and things were already getting smooth. And then when they went for the Saturday night party, he had a case with Fina and they like had something going on. And now he's sad about it because he feels that they'll look at him as a player. Then Chomzy was also sad as well that she feels used, given that they had something, a fling going on between herself and Eloswag, and then he went to the Saturday night party and kissed Fina. So she felt like a fool or something like that. And guys, today, this news is just about Deji. Today, you already know that today is Doyin's birthday. So if you know, Deji's business before going into the house was dealing in perfume. So he had like an extra perfume and gifted it to Doyin as her birthday gift. And Bella talked about the Saturday night party and said that it was fun and that she hadn't partied like that in a long time. And most of them were saying that they did not see Deji as a threat. The only person that actually said Deji was a threat, also given his physical and masculine looks, was Doyin. Then Dotun said that the ladies are very attracted to Deji. And yesterday Deji was cooking noodles, which was just normal noodles, nothing special about it. But then there were like 4 ladies around him. Meanwhile, when he is the one, it's not always the case. Or when any other guy is the one, it's not always the case. Girls don't like gather around them like that. So he sees Deji as a guy that, as a ladies guy, or guys love him a lot. Then like I said, Modella was given the task to break the ship, and Big Brother here was asking whether the fact that she's seated like this having conversation with Groovy, does it mean that she has started her mission or not. But I watched this conversation and it really had nothing to do with relationship. Maybe she's just trying to get closer to Groovy. I don't know. This lady is really slacking at this task, but I hope that she pulls it through. Then today, Amaka and Fina. Okay, so Fina and Brian, they had a little argument because Fina didn't want to take part in a task that Big Brother had given them, and then she was confronted by Brian, and then Amaka got in. If you know Amaka, you know that one of her strategies is jump enter. So she got in, and then like the whole day they were literally talking about Brian, and like it was really pissing them off, and how Brian pisses them off. So here is the head of house, Hermes, and during his diary session, he like really analyzed how the relationship issue is going on in their house, and then he was given like a book, or was it, yeah, a card, in order for all the fellow housemates to write like letters or wishes to Doyin, given that today was her birthday or is her birthday. Diana, like, I feel like her diary session was very lively when I watched it. I remember when she was leaving, she said bye. Like, she kept saying bye. She was so excited. She really enjoys her diary sessions, but there was nothing like peculiar about it, apart from the fact that she said she's so interested in wanting to check. Given that Modella is new, she already knows that Deji is doing fine, so she would want to check to see how Modella is settling in. Then for Doyin, like I said, she had already admitted that about Deji being a threat, and then Sheikh said Sheikh did not find anybody a threat so far, and he said according to him, everybody is a king, everybody is a winner in one way or the other, because he quoted that the sky is big enough for many stars. I don't know, I'm sure you know what that saying, how that saying goes. Please help me put it the right way. So like I said, Doyin really slayed on her birthday today, and she was really excited, especially about the perfume from Deji and the card. Like, everything went on very calmly, very smoothly for her birthday. And right now, if you watched in the afternoon, you'd see that the level 2 housemates were given a task to carry out like a football match game kind of thing, and that is what the level 1s are doing right now in their mansion. Then Adekunle said that he did not see anybody as a threat at all, and he was not really actually cool with the ways that Hermes was going about in the house as the head of house. In fact, almost all of them were against his method of leading. Even he himself said he's better as a follower than as a leader. But you know, they have to compete to win, to be the leader in order to stay in the house. So yeah, Chichi just said that she did not find Deji as a threat, but then you know that Chichi is a single mother, so she was kind of emotional and saying that if Big Brother can get to her family or whoever, so that they'll send her child's pictures, she'll be very happy. Then Gidifier said there is a lot of tension going on in level 1, and it keeps going on and on, because like it keeps going on more for their level, and that's why the first time the tail of the house was from their level, and the second time there are 2 tails still from their level. So guys, this is like a summary of everything, all the entire diary session that went on today. Please guys, subscribe to my channel and follow me on all my social media. My handle is Lail everywhere. It is only on YouTube that it is Gist with Lail. See you guys.